Hi!
Yeah, I'm John Ritland. This is
The Terminator!
SmackDown Live, and MSG was not as good as Raw.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think it would be, or I thought it might be equal, and they ruined it. They ruined it.
There was some good in here.
There was. Which we'll get
The
to.
ending was not as awful as I was expecting, but it was still awful.
Which we'll get to.
But let's begin.
Yeah,
Everyone pops for Taker's dong.
That's right. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you? Yeah. Of course, fans cheer him.
They know.
They do. But usually I run a clean show, Chris. Nobody
Sure.
believes that, do they? No. So Undertaker comes out in a really big jacket, by the way.
Good thing he didn't take it off.
Yeah.
Because then he'd have to jack it off.
At his age, that might take some doing.
Yeah.
So we get a goodbye to the fans, because it kind of sounds like a goodbye speech.
Every speech sounds like a goodbye speech when you hear The Undertaker.
That's true. It's cool that he recounted the stuff and how he's done some good shit, Madison Square Garden.
He really needs a legitimate farewell tour this time.
It should have been a few years ago.
That doesn't involve Saudi Arabia.
Which was almost a retirement tour for everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Especially Goldberg. So, we get Sammy, and he's out there, and Undertaker channels the Saudi Arabian government and chokeslams Sammy.
Well, he didn't die, so...
He didn't. He wasn't sent to the electric chair. Remember that segment that they had for like a week or two?
Aren't you gonna ask me about AEW?
That was pretty funny. Look.
I should go back on the network and see if they removed that part of the segment out.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, Sammy did his job. He did what he did. He got chokeslammed. Okay.
We were all expecting something from The Fiend.
We did not get that.
Yes, and that was the first blue ball of the night.
I mean, you need to write Taker off.
Yeah.
You need to. I'm sorry, guys. He's wrestled since '84. He doesn't need to wrestle anymore. Yeah. He wrestled for years before he came to WWE. A lot of people don't remember that. So, we get Shane calling Chad Gable there. Elias has a broken ankle, apparently, which, fuck. Hopefully he's okay and he recovers.
Which is also a little bit of foreshadowing.
Considering this show basically gave me a broken ankle with the horrible booking it did.
I was going to say it's a limp horse that's about to be put down. But, regardless, there's also some foreshadowing for what happened later that night.
True. We then get Nakamura on commentary, speaking Japanese, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. We know he can speak English.
Yes, but the joke is that he's too good for this English-speaking world.
They're doing the same thing with him that they did with Alex Wright as Berlin in WCW. I know that because I just watched Fall Brawl 99 today.
Okay, anyway. And also,
I'm just saying that he only felt his native language was superior and that he felt the English language was inferior.
You don't understand. He doesn't. It's not that he feels that his language is superior, it's that he feels he is superior.
Right.
And so he does not need to bring himself down to our level in order to,
Which was also the point.
Which is what Corey was trying to communicate.
He was doing it badly, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Corey tends to do that. But we get Miz versus Andrade, Selena there, and we get, since it's Miz and Nakamura at Clash of Champions, which we'll have our predictions up after this, sometime after this review. And at one point, Nakamura gets knocked down, and he gets back up again.
And then he takes a seat and he waits his turn. And
then Miz wins with the skull-crushing finale, which makes sense because he is going for a title shot there.
And also, like we were talking about, too, Miz didn't win through sheer ability, but through knowing the tactics that Andrade would use and using them against him.
It's true.
Zelina goes for the distraction, he knows a kick's coming, so he turns around and he catches the kick. Andrade, though, maneuvers and hits him with a...
big old move. Hits him with something.
Spinning elbow.
Is that what it was? Yes. I don't remember.
But anyway, there were a lot of times where, The Miz wasn't caught off guard by something because he knew exactly what they were doing.
Because he was
a heel. And it showed.
Yeah. And that worked.
But yeah, so Miz won through experience rather than through ability.
And then Nakamura gets Miz from behind.
Yep. The good old-fashioned knock to the back of the head with, the chin salsa?
Yes. The Nakamura to the back of the head.
Yes.
So then we get Matt Hardy and Apollo Crews that are still on SmackDown.
Wonderful! Sorry. Oh!
Nice. And then Gable's there, and then Shane says, "Oh, by the way, I'm gonna go get your opponent." Oh, it's me, because this show was.
It was me, Gable. It was me all
Would
along.
have been kind of funny, actually, if he did that. Came out in a hooded jacket, just did that. That would have actually been pretty good.
Because we all knew this was gonna happen the second we learned that Elias was injured.
If it's not actually a broken ankle and it's just a precaution, hopefully he recovers, whatever.
Good news, everyone!
Yes. But
Um,
Mandy did not have good news. Let me say this much. Mandy is not that bad on promos. She's not great, but she's getting better. She's good in the ring. This whole thing of, you will never look like as good as, or will never look as good as me, to Nikki Cross. Shout out to, I believe, Jessie the Buckeye. Yeah, I'm shouting her out again. Jessie Davin on Twitter. Jessie with an I. She pointed out that she's making these comments about Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross has a tag partner, Alexa, who is recovering from anorexia. On World Suicide Prevention Day. Also, it's a stale promo that doesn't benefit Mandy or Sonya.
it's a heel move!
It's not a good...
It's so cool!
God damn it. It's just not a good heel move. I get trying to create heat, but the women's matches and feuds do not need to be built around, oh, they used to be friends, i.e. every Natty feud in existence, and I love Natty.
We used to be friends! Why did you betray me?
We were never friends.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I see how it is.
Oh, you. Oh, what? And not every feud also needs to be about, oh, I look better than you, this kind of stuff. Women aren't always about each other's looks. I mean, some are. Some. Everybody compares to how they look. I look like
People are people.
I look like a piece of paper with no handwriting on it. I'm about as white as that. But still, yeah. I mean, am I wrong? This
You won't find me arguing with you.
I mean,
What?
I don't think you can. As white as the stuff on the shirt. This didn't benefit Mandy, who can be a good heel.
Yes.
But this was stupid. You gotta have a fine line here, or come up with something more creative.
Nikki Cross picks up the win.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they had a match. I totally forgot they had a match.
Good job.
Yeah, Nikki won with a roll-up. Most devastating maneuver, the roll-up. The surprise roll-up.
Vintage WWE.
Yeah, it is what it is. They're getting a tag match, women's tag match on the pay-per-view. And then Bayley and Ember are talking backstage, I think. And then they're going to have a match. Okay, cool. Ember's like, you changed, Bayley. I haven't changed. That essentially is what the promo was.
You're a bad person. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Nope.
We then get Heavy Machinery drinking out of a smoothie container and then having a match against two jobbers. One was the name of Alex Keaton, and I believe Patrick Mercier pointed this out. He had Reynolds on his tights. We can read, WWE.
Yarp.
And John Silver. Apparently without the fish sticks, hopefully. It wasn't...
You like fish sticks?
No, actually I don't. Was that a reference to something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was it?
South Park.
Oh, right. But why did Otis go strapless?
Well, sometimes you just need to class the place up, and sometimes you just need to be Otis Dozovic.
I'm sorry, I just don't get it with Heavy Machinery. I just don't. I don't.
Otis is very entertaining. He's a fun wrestler to watch. He's super strong. Tucker is there.
So bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not their bad. I don't know.
Otis could not do a singles run, so it needs someone like Tucker to be the balance.
Don't think Otis could run.
That would be very entertaining to watch.
It would be. Look, they are what they are. They are what they are. They just hit him in the goddamn face as he's running. They are what they are. I just don't care for them. I'm sorry, I don't.
Or
I mean, you can, other people do. And then Shane says, hey, Kevin, I'm going to make you a special guest referee. Because we haven't done this bullshit enough over and over.
yeah.
But then we get recaps of the Rowan, and Brian thing. Again, the same recaps we've seen for like 3 weeks.
Yep.
With a little bit added footage. Oh, and then we get Rowan and Roman say that one time fast. They brawl. And then a jobber guy gets a fan.
Yeah.
A fan. With a
Local enhancement fan. Local fanhancement. Enhancement.
There we go. Better. I knew you were going to come up with an even better one.
I am a master of portmanteaus.
It's better than porking Mentos. That sounds like it would actually hurt.
Sounds like a foot job.
It also sounds like fucking candy. Mentos.
Oh.
That too.
Gotcha.
Either one. What is this review?
Hi, we're trying to find entertainment out of the show.
Which it was hard to do.
Which had some, just not a lot.
We got Rowan wiping everybody off and out with a splash around the corner. A backsplash around the corner, if you will. And then he took that giant crane camera and swung it into Roman.
Yep.
And all the security jobber guys. And
it was the best production Kevin Dunn has ever seen.
Rowan just said, "You can't do a shot, Kevin. This is how you do a shot." And then we show, the crowd was chanting for Roman, by the way. Okay, good job.
Also, Rowan did come out with some new theme music, but the production behind it just didn't quite match the theme. Like I was saying, with Rowan's theme, the light should go down, light should center on the ramp in the stage area. Think of it kind of like the Bludgeon Brothers entrance that they did. But they didn't do that. They just had, lights on and nobody's home.
No matter how much they insist that this feud is good, I must respectfully disagree.
It's so cool!
God damn it, vintage Cole. No. Rowan mumbling backstage, which pretty much sums up his run as a single star. Bayley versus Ember. It was short, it happened.
Yeah.
Charlotte out there at ringside. Look.
Bayley wins with the Bayley to belly. Hug.
I think what they need to do, remember that rolling leg lock she used, I think, on Lacey Evans a couple weeks before? Use that as her finisher.
Submission moves are usually pretty good heel moves.
Yeah, Bayley could be good at submission wrestling. And submissions. I'm going somewhere with this, and you know where I'm going with it.
You're saying that Aaron Solo's a masochist?
He might be.
What? Anyway.
Moving on. So, the match, it was what it was.
Yeah.
Ember, I'm not sure what they're going to do with Ember. I don't know.
I mean, they keep her on TV, so that's more you can say for people like Dana.
Yeah, poor Dana, Sarah Logan. I mean, they say main event. Well, main event doesn't count. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Nope.
And then 10 years in MSG for Kofi, and we recap the same stuff that happened with Kofi and Orton in the table spot. And I'm sorry. Oh, Orton did say power positivity bullshit. Okay. They redid the spot. I'm sorry. I did not find this segment entertaining.
No. Brawl went on for a little too long. That's 2 brawls within, 20 minutes of each other?
Yeah, about 20 minutes of each other. And look, I get it. They're trying to recreate history. DuckTales, woohoo. So, they're trying to do that. I get it. I get that. But repeating stuff the same way. Yes, it's the same arena. It was what it was. At least we had no 24/7 bullshit. So
at least there was some accent that he was Jamaican on the spot.
Which actually I think was just before that. Actually, I think it was just before that one. So, we then get Gable versus Shane, King of the Ring Finals, Owens as a ref. And Gable hits a German suplex pin.
He goes to walk out. He wins. He's good. He heads out. Except Shane McMahon is a sore loser. So he makes it a 2 out of 3 falls match.
And Owens acts like a pansy. They've ruined Owens, by the way.
Well,
ruined him.
Owens got the logic of I've got to look after my family, even though I hate Shane McMahon's guts. I have to do what I have to do to keep my family fed because he's the prize fighter, and that's what he does.
That's true.
He focuses on what makes money, what takes care of his family.
They have ruined Kevin Owens.
But Chad Gable won in such a way that Shane McMahon could not escape.
True, he tapped out to an ankle lock.
Yes.
The only way this benefits Gable...
The true son of Kurt Angle.
Not his black son. The only way this benefits Gable is if he wins King of the Ring.
God, I hope he wins.
The only way this benefits Gable. Because this match did not benefit him.
Because I think that was the first clean win someone's had over Shane McMahon in a while.
That's about as clean as you're going to get.
A definitive win.
It just...
I don't think Shane got a single fall out of that, did he?
No, he didn't. It just... Then he beats up Kevin Owens and fires him. You've ruined Kevin Owens. You've taken every bit of momentum he had at SummerSlam and you've nuked it.
But this is an opportunity to get it back.
How?
He's fired. He's no longer restrained by Shane McMahon's rules.
So we get a match at Hell in a Cell where he gets his job back. What?
Well, first off, he's going to be starting to cause some trouble.
Okay.
Shane McMahon, all of his cronies, they're going to be found beaten up, battered, broken, except for Drew McIntyre.
Who's off TV for some reason?
Minor surgery.
I didn't know.
But I think they're gonna do something with pretty much Kevin Owens just wrecking everything that Shane McMahon tries to do, every plot, every ploy, to the point where Shane McMahon can't ignore him anymore.
I get what you're saying. It's bad TV. It's bad TV because
It depends on how it's booked.
Shane should not be on TV anymore.
Sure.
And this is what they wrote themselves into. You can't nuke your entire
But if you
roster.
look at it from the perspective of a story writer, you wouldn't just have a bad guy.
No, my point is they should have written this off at SummerSlam.
Yeah, they should have.
That's what they should have done.
Except wrestling, much like a story involving Falcor, is never ending.
Yeah, except, I actually enjoyed that. So, C-. I'm sorry, C-.
C- is a fair grade for the show. It wasn't all that good. It wasn't bad enough that we'd give it a D or an F. If Shane McMahon had won that through bullshittery, yeah, that would have been an F. However, you may agree or disagree, but if you want to, there's a poll up here and you can grade along with us. Or you can leave a comment down below. Maybe like and dislike the video, or like or dislike. Because if you hit like and then you hit dislike, it dislikes the video. I don't want you doing that.
Right.
Hit subscribe.
And do all that stuff. They need to get rid of
that notification bell.
I keep forgetting we have a bell. Anyway, I'm John Ritlin. That is
The Derbinator.
predictions in a minute.
Hey, maybe not a minute. Give me like a half hour to edit.